Hey guys, welcome back to Geek and Plunder. I get asked quite a lot what my favorite ever game is, because I play a lot of Overwatch, I cover a lot of Overwatch, but I definitely play other games too. I've been playing games for a really long time. Yeah. But anyways, there are a few franchises that I really enjoy. I mean, there's other Blizzard games, for instance, like I played a lot of World of Warcraft back in the day. And then there are games like Fallout, Skyrim, Bethesda games basically. I was a huge fan of all the Grand Theft Auto games. I played the first games even. You know, when it was still top-down view? That's how old I am. But every single time I get asked, the conclusion is really simple. My favorite game franchise ever has to be Silent Hill. Now, in case you're not familiar with Silent Hill, where have you been? It is a Japanese horror series of games that was published by Konami. I remember playing the first game on the PlayStation, the first ever PlayStation, with my best friend at the time. His parents were out of the country and I kind of stayed over there for the weekend and we played Silent Hill all throughout the weekend. That's how it goes when you're so young. We had vacation, we had a horror game, we were set. Now that game stuck with me forever. There are some key moments to that game that are just something I've never seen before and that I've never seen since. So when Silent Hill 2 came out, that was on the PlayStation 2, it was an insta-buy. Whoever I showed this game, whoever was watching me play or whoever joined me in playing this game, was sold immediately. You need to try it for yourself. It is kind of hard to explain to anybody that hasn't played the game. But as you can tell, I'm really passionate about it. So I also played Silent Hill 3. There were also a few movies released. And when it comes to movies that are based on a game, it wasn't bad. Like usually, any movie that is based off a game sucks. Now, we're here to unpack something. Well, per usual, I ordered this item weeks ago. But then, suddenly, out of the blue, Konami announced that they would be doing a streaming reveal event. I think it was called Silent Hill Transmission. During that event, they announced a remake of Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is the best game. I think everybody kind of agrees on that. On top of that, they announced a new Silent Hill game, and they also announced a new movie. Alright, it's about time I show you what I actually got and what I'm going to unbox here. It is a Figma. It's my first ever Figma, by the way, for Pyramid Head, which is the main villain in Silent Hill 2. He is the guy with the huge pyramid-shaped helmet that basically covers half his body, and he's always dragging this gigantic sword behind him. Let me get my knife. As I said, this is my first ever Figma. I know about him, I know about the Goodsmile company, because they did some Overwatch stuff in the past. Now, while I'm a huge fan of Silent Hill, as you might tell, I do not own any merchandise, because up till now there was either nothing that interested me, or I was too late to order it, or it was going to be shit expensive to kind of get it over here. I know about Figma, like I've said, I know about the Goodsmile company, they did some awesome stuff, and I know they have a lot of replaceable parts. But that's about it. The one thing that we noticed immediately when it arrived is how small it is. So this is what is all inside the box. This is what was inside the box before it fell out. Alright, let me just pull it out. Because every time I try to tilt and show you guys, it kind of all falls out. We got a little spearhead. It kind of looks like a shift knob. That's kind of interesting. And this is the spear itself. Oh, this feels so delicate. It's probably because of all the wrapping. And here he is, Mr. Pyramid Head himself. I always wondered what was inside the helmet, and it's either like foam, intestines, or spaghetti. Not sure. But yeah, you can basically move all of his limbs in all directions, so you can take any pose with him as you want. Let me assemble the spear. Wait, no? I have no idea what that thing actually is. It's not the end of the spear. I mean, the spear is complete, but let's get the rest out of there. This is wrapped in so much plastic. That's just a bunch of hands. That's handy. I'm sorry. There's his sword. The renowned sword that he kind of drags along behind him because it's so heavy. For some reason, they added a little plastic bag. What are they trying to sell here? I presume it's just to keep your stuff safe. There's also a stand to help him stand up. So this is the little base that he's on. The base. And then you have a little stand to put him on like that. To kind of support him. Because, you know, with a helmet like that and with the big sword, he needs a little support. Which is also, apparently you can kind of thin it in every way you want. Man, they do a thorough job. Alright, all the plastic aside, there are a total of 4 pairs of hands in here. All in very different positions, allowing you to kind of move him around as you see fit. I still do not know what this is, but Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So apparently... Oh, I'm scared. I'm so worried. I don't want to... No. Did I just pull? Apparently you can detach his head. Detach his neck. No! I already broke it! Why did it break? I just pulled. I didn't do anything excessive. But I don't read Japanese, so I didn't know that. So I started pulling at this thing. Oh, it's in English on the back. They don't really explain anything in this little booklet. Just how you can destroy it, how you break it. That's a manual on how to break your Figma. It says that it can be hole shrinkage. Now I have that plug stuck in there. I'll have to glue this thing. I'll need to get this out. I have to ask my girlfriend. She has a secret talent for hot gluing anything. So I'll just kind of, while I'm streaming later today, just put it in her hands and go, can you fix this, please? I'm so afraid to change the hands out because I'm afraid of breaking anything again. Alright, I need, I want to make him drag the sword behind him. Like that, like he does in the movie. The thing is, Japanese people are all centered in Zen, but I'm not. I'm an impatient little bugger. Oh, come on. Just take the sword already. I don't care what direction. Take some practice, clearly. And it does take some, not breaking it. Oh god, what did I do? There we go. He's a little depressed at this point. I can't even pick him up. I'll put in some shots at the end of him in different poses. But yeah, that was the Figma of Pyramid Head and Silent Head that I broke. By the time you see the end of this video, the shots you'll see at the end has probably been repaired. I hope we get it done by the weekend. Now overall, for this being my first Figma, I'm not too happy because I already broke it. Look, if you kind of understand how it works and you don't break it, I think you can put it in all kinds of different poses that you've seen in the movie, that you've seen in the game, so that kind of makes it interesting. And I think it is, apart from the head breaking off, pretty decent quality. It gives you a lot of options. I like the fact that they just added a shit ton of hands to this. So you can basically kind of make him do whatever you want. And it has this little nice clip. I mean, who would ever thought that I would have a clip of hands? I did. It looks nicely done. I mean, the paint job, everything. It does have that dark atmosphere to it. And for me personally, I don't know if Figmas are going to be my thing. I mean, they look good, but I already broke it. My first ever Figma, and it's broken. How am I going to explain this? I don't need to explain it. I'm clumsy. Everybody knows that. In this house, at least. But I think for fans of Silent Hill, and that are not that hard-handed as me, yeah, this is definitely something interesting to get. Now we're going to be talking more about Silent Hill and horror games in this weekend's podcast because Halloween is coming up. So come join us over on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you listen to your podcast. Go check out the episode. And apart from that, I'll be back with a new video in 2 weeks. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye. And now you get the shots of the repaired Pyramid Head. Enjoy.